And we are back again with just another full game commentary video. So I'm trying to record some more of these for the channel because while there's a lot of videos that I have out of, me telling you how to play the game. I don't know if you just heard some dude riding by the huge muffler, but I tell people how to play the game a lot on this channel, but I don't actually show it as often as I'd like to. And most of the time it's in post anyway, so I just wanted to record like a live game. Regardless of what I get this game, I'm going to be posting it. So hopefully it's the first, but if not, then it is what it is. So, we grab the tier first off every time. It's just how I like the game. It sucks on Tom Kench. That is one problem. We get a Callista, so we can look for Duelist Opener. Tier is not the best for Duelist Opener, which is why I don't like it, and neither is that. But, right now, it's kind of what we're looking at. Okay, so right here, I'm seeing the Lissandras, the Diana, and the Elise. So I'm going to first off prioritize the Elise, because getting Cultist Opener I think is still the best. But if I get some gold here, I'm going to try and get these Lissandras, even though the Diana has more inherent value. But because there's two in a pair, the level 2 Lissandra would be better than the level 1 Diana. But we also haven't hit a Chosen yet. Okay, well now we get a level 2 Lissandra. And then we can sell the Fiora so that we can get whatever you call her. The Diana. So now we just need to figure out what we're trying to do. We could go for Fortune here, but I think that's too, too bold. So if we get a Moonlight or a Cultist, we're in a good spot. Alternatively, a Duelist. But I'm not going to pick up the Fortunes. I think that running Fortune in this patch is not optimal. Alright, well, we actually have a really good start for a lot of things. Unfortunately, we don't get any more gold, so we can't pre-level. I almost always pre-level here. Alright, well, we hit Aphelios. So, this is the plot, right? We're going to put in Moonlight. And I'm not seeing anything else particular that we can do besides maybe this. If we do this and we level. But now, we want to make one of our, people stronger. So, I'm just going to give Aphelios Rageblade. And I'll just give him a tier as well. So, basically, we're going to use Lissandra as our front line. And we're going to try and use Aphelios as the carry because he's going to level up off Moonlight. But we're going to hold on to Callista because Rageblade will work with both Callista and Aphelios, right? But the thing is, we don't have Duelist for Callista, so it kind of sucks. And this guy has Cultist, so he beats us. It's fine. We can afford to lose a little bit. The reason I slam Rageblade is also because I don't have anything that would work for that. Alright. So we're hitting more Moonlights. It's looking like a Moonlight opener. And I'm not going to be taking this Wukong, so we're going to lose streak early. Because another thing I should point out, I do not... the more I've played the strongest board, whatever type comps, I have just noticed a couple things. And one of the things that I've noticed is that there are a few Chosens early that you cannot take to win, or even preserve health. And Wukong is one of them. I think Wukong, maybe Enlightened Nami, and then Dazzler, Lissandra are the three that come to mind. I'm going to pick up the Teemo here because Teemo's overpowered early. But right now, we're just looking for maybe upgraded Moonlight, maybe Cultist still. Because, if we get Duelists, like if we get a Cultist Chosen, we can start winning. But if we, we roll, bleh, that's fucking English. We low rolled the absolute most, opener. Like, we didn't hit a Chosen until 2-2, and then the Chosen we hit, was unusable. So, And I mean, obviously in hindsight, oh, we could have run it. But no, thank you. And I don't think I can actually make the 10 gold here, which is, again, another bad thing. But we're just going to chill. We have a very poor opener, so hopefully we can at least turn this game into like a second. And I can kind of point out, some things with it. But this guy's running Duelist with Chosen Yasuo, so he's going to tear us in half. We'll just lose streak early. We'll try and get our blue buff or alternative second fucking item. So again, for the comp, I always go for Yone items, and that's because I think Yone needs specific items, and I think that Kayn does not. Like Kayn, you can kind of put anything on. If you put full tank on him, and then I think everybody goes red Kayn. But I could be wrong. I only go red Kayn most of the time. If you get all tank items, you can still run red Kayn, but if you have like blue buff, Hand of Justice plus Guardian Angel on Yone, then you're cool. So the way that I guess I play the comp out is just trying to slam items and preserving health. Like, here it could be worse. Okay, well, here we go. So this is something that I, throw out. So we just hit a Duelist Chosen, which means that we can switch everything over. So that's going to give us 4 Duelists. This is the 5th Duelist. However, we can try and do something else somewhere else. Right? No, because there's a Yasuo that could be the 6th Duelist. So we're going to do this, and now we are going to just move this around, and then we have 10 gold here. Cool. Very cool. So we can start winning now, and once we hit Yasuo, we'll be really good. So again, if we picked up the Wukong, we might have higher health here, but basically in that situation, if we hit a Warlord Chosen, we would be really good because look at the shop. If we hit a Cultist Chosen, we would be really good because look at the shop. If we hit a Sharpshooter Chosen, we would be really good because, okay, I know it seems like a lot of this is one of the better scenarios that could have happened, but make no mistake, I'm just keeping myself open here. And you can afford to sack a couple of the early ones. And it's not a big deal. But because of that specific instance, we're in a really good position right now. It's really hard to say if I want to keep this, though. Because I can... Here's the thing. So, first off, NAM, Rift, Geo. Okay, so he's up here, he's up here. So we're against this guy, 5 Brawler, which would be fucking hard. This guy. Okay, so we're going to do this off a really big chance. So if we win this, we're in a really good spot. If we lose this, we're just not as strong. But basically, we're just trying to get 20 gold here. And yeah, we're going to be able to win this. The Rageblade Callista is really good. So now we have 20 gold, level 5 going in. And then again, once we hit Yasuo, we can replace this Nidalee, because this Nidalee is probably doing damage. Yeah, she's doing a little bit, but and I say that comparing to their damage. But it's not winning us the fight. But hitting 6 Duelists, that Callista will almost instantly stack her thing. But alternatively, that might not happen. Right? Because it's completely possible that we just don't hit that. I'm going to swap out this Nidalee for Pyke. And then I'm going to pick up Twisted Fate. Because if we can run, for instance, this, it's more beneficial. And I guess I can just... I'm going to hold the Xin Zhao, but, We're going to switch in Cultists, because the 5th Duelist doesn't give you any benefit. And then, okay, so. Alright, well, I'm going to sell that because it makes gold. But usually I would keep that Evelyn because it's stronger than the Twisted Fate. Alternatively, we can be rolling here as well to try and find Yasuo. But I don't really feel good about doing that, so I'm not going to. And I don't really want to sell this because I think it's pretty pretty strong right now. I'll swap out the Jacks. If I had won the entire early game, I would be trying to put that in. But I'm going to do this, trying to move things around. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people on this side, right side, and I should have scouted. Such as this guy. This guy's probably going to beat me now. If I would have scouted and moved sides, it's likely that I actually could have won this fight, but I don't think I will. So, again, that's a mistake that I made. I was trying to think of too much, so I deserve to lose this fight. It's cool. What we're going to do next turn is level and then roll. Because we need to hit either level 2s or need to hit the 6th duelist. And it's not in my best interest to level and then roll. I should roll for the Yasuo and then level. But I don't prefer that. I would rather hit like level 2 of something else. So we're just going to roll down to probably 20 gold. Hey, we hit a Yasuo. Okay, and then we're going to switch in the duelists. And now we can look over here and see what else we can like fit in. So right now I'm not saying anything specifically that would win us any fights. I am going to reposition though. And I don't want to spend any more gold, so. The only thing I can think of is if we get something like Janna. Janna would be really good. But anyway, we have 6 duelists now, so we'll be pretty strong. We're keeping blue buff on Xin Zhao. I don't know if it's good. It seems good. He's doing a ridiculous amount of damage, and he has 285, 270 armor, whereas Jax has 40, 30, so. Blue buff Xin Zhao. There you go. And, yeah, I guess this is just kind of like, you know, like, we just played what we got. I would have happily rolled down to 20 gold to hit Yasuo. I would have rolled down further, in the event of, like, Callista 2 or whatever, so. Not too big of a deal. Okay, so we have a Yuumi here, which I'm considering over the Pyke. At least until, I'm gonna scout again. Okay, at least until, whatever you call it. At least until we, can find the Janna. I'm gonna frontline Yuumi because, she's gonna gain mana faster. And if she gains mana faster, then hopefully she'll be able to provide attack speed faster too. We are in a duelist mirror match, and they have a Yasuo 2, a Jax 2, and a Fiora 2, where we only have Fiora and Xin Zhao 2. So we lose this, but we can make 40 gold. So we lost this for a couple reasons. One of them is the fact that he's level 5 with 10 gold, so he's dedicated to duelist. We have just picked it up. So we will win that later. We lose it now. As for items, we're going to look for probably Guardian Angel. And there's a 4-cost sword. So basically, we'd be looking for either the sword, the vest, or the tier. Because we can afford to get Hand of Justice still. And then, you know, putting a tier on like a Yuumi would be beautiful. So this sword is probably going to go on Xin Zhao, because Xin Zhao's ultimate counts as an auto attack. And it's an AoE ability that's going to immediately pop once he enters attack range, so might as well. But, you know, we're using him to hold Yone items right now, basically. We don't have anything here. And I don't actually think Cassiopeia would be better than Yuumi here. So, yeah, we're just going to give that to you. So we're just looking back over who we went against. This guy's going to be pretty strong, because he has Vanguards. See, our problem is our main range, or actually our only ranged unit is very weak right now. And it's not in the best spot, but like for the given circumstance, it's kind of what I can do. I actually think we might win this. Okay, maybe if he ulted one more time. It's fine. Losing these last 3 is completely acceptable because it gives us a streak. And it also sets us up for next, whatever you call it, next turn. So now we're going to adjust everything because now we have an extra ranged unit. So I'm just going to try and, I'm actually going to put everything on this side again because all of the threats have kind of walked away. So we're going to just readjust because this is the guy who we were worried about, but we won't fight him at least until the next round. So after the PvE, we'll go up against him again. But we are just chilling here. Can buy up some extra units, I guess, because getting a Jax 2 would be really good. Alright, and then this is going to... I think we win this fight. So it's kind of iffy on if this would be good to win or not, but... I mean... It's whatever. We're preserving some health, and we did a shit ton of damage to him, so it kind of fills out. And then we'll see what's up with the next thing. So I'm just trying to look and see what's going to make us survive. Because ideally this Yuumi goes in next and gives us Mystic. Hopefully we get gold here. We'll probably have to roll at the beginning of next turn just for some stabilization. We get some gold. Okay. Yeah, we're going to roll a little bit just to try and fill the comp out with some stuff. I guess it's fine. Alright, so now we need to use our items. So, what I'm thinking here is that we just Bloodthirster him, because it's about it. We still have GA and Hodge components, so we'll just give him another sword. And then we will give Crit Glove to, like, Jax, and then we'll give the Rod to Janna. So we ideally want to use all of our stats. And this way we kind of do that. So Jax has dodge now. Xin Zhao should be a monster at this point. And at this point we could play like reroll Xin Zhao. But like I've said plenty of times, I don't play reroll, so you know. Alright, so we hit another Janna. And there's an Ari that we can consider putting in. I think I like the Irelia here more than the like hitting a Yuumi. Alright, so we will fight this guy soon, so we need to switch sides. So ideally we'll do something like this. I think Yasuo can just be bait. And then we should be good here. So Yasuo, if we go up against that guy, which we are, we're going up against him now. Never mind, we're not going against him. Okay. In theory, this is what would have happened. His units would have been caught on the Yasuo, and then all of our units would have went to the right. But he decided to quit the game. So I guess while we have 13 seconds to spare, good news. The subscriber percentage has gone from 3.6% to 5%. So I appreciate everyone who is currently subscribing to the channel. I am very happy with the channel growth, and if you are not subscribed and would like to subscribe, I would appreciate your subscription. I don't know how much it helps you guys out, but it's helping me out, and I am trying my best to get onto the YouTube Partner Program. And I did a fast scout on a Zed player. I don't think this is them. It is them, so this is hopefully going to catch the Yasuo. Okay, it's not. But it is going to catch the Fiora. So, if this Zed turns on... Okay. I don't think I win this. I don't know how strong Xin Zhao is. Okay, maybe Xin Zhao is going to win this. Wake up. Wake up, Xin Zhao. And one more. Okay. Cool. We win this. Alright. That didn't go as well as I thought, but I'll explain that here, right here. So, when you fast scout, basically I was only looking at this area, to see if anything. I don't remember what I needed. I'll get GA. It's a 4-cost GA. Otherwise, I'd always go for the 5 costs, but because it's 4/4. When it's 4/4, you absolutely have to complete your second mandatory item. So again, I did this with the Zed guy, and then I did this with the other person because I've already kind of seen where people were positioning. It's mostly just a guessing game. So because I'm gonna level here. So basically, I was only looking at like my weak point. So this is my weak point in my comp. And I was just trying to put this Yasuo here as, like, fodder. So I was trying to catch it on this, but it didn't work out as well. Just like for this guy, if he had, like, a Shroud, I'd have to move everything again. But we're going to GA him. And I'm actually going to sell this Morgana. Usually I'd want to hold on to it, but it wouldn't be going into level 9. I'm leveling here, even though I'm losing out on gold here and here. Because if I can maintain my win streak, then everything's worth. And because I have pretty good items on Xin Zhao, I feel like I can win most of these, but this guy honestly might beat me because he has a really, really crazy Vigar, but it's possible he doesn't because this Xin Zhao has way too much MR, so. If you're watching and want to play reroll Xin Zhao, maybe these are best in slot items, who knows? I thought, you know, they were different, but there we go. Okay, so I don't think we can ever incorporate this Warwick. Ideally, what we'd get here is like Lee Sin, because Lee Sin would let us kind of switch some more stuff around. But and if anyone's wondering why I leveled and put in Shen, Adept and Mystic. So I know I'm doing things very quickly because this is just how I play, but I'm trying to explain things where I can. Always, you'll see me pick up, you know, if I have 55 gold, I'll pick up 5 gold worth of units. It's just, you know, what I do. I may not win against this guy. What are you running, good sir? You don't have a Chosen. Holy shit. Alright. Never mind. Xin Zhao's a fucking beast. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note of this because I thought Xin Zhao was an okay unit, but I didn't realize he was an absolute fucking monster with these items. So I'm making a note of it now. I'm also picking up like as many 4 costs as I can because at this point, if I'm denying people 4 costs, it's doing more for me and it's not costing me any gold. Like right now, I can pick up everything in the shop except for this Zed, and I'm not losing any interest gold. The only thing would be if I filled up my bench, then I couldn't actually pick up more champions with the gold drops. So, you know, because I'm already on econ, I'm not going to try and pick things up all at the same time, like this. Now I'll sell these and pick these up, and if this is another gold drop, it's not. Okay, cool. And it's actually the best item that we could have right now. So now we have perfect items for Yone. In addition, we have a Bloodthirster and a, you know, Rage Blade. So those aren't good. They're not items I particularly like, but it's what we have, and it's what was winning us the game. And we also have a Nico box, and we're sitting pretty healthy too. So I'm actually going to try and move the Yasuo into this range again. If I was really trying to maintain my win streak here, I would actually be rolling for Callista too. But I don't know. I guess I'll just limit test this Xin Zhao right now because honestly, he's doing a whole lot better than I thought, and I kind of want to see what he does. I think if we kill this Warwick... No, we don't kill the Warwick. He's a fucking animal, dude. He's a fucking animal. Holy shit. Usually I kind of have to fucking ham up these videos, but Jesus Christ. If you're religious, I apologize, but dude, are you kidding me? Okay. We pick up this. We can sell these, and then we're just going to keep putting things into level. I usually will try to level here, unless people are leveling. And this is another thing I need to know. So we can, when you play shit like this, you have to constantly be assessing people's board. Like, this guy could possibly beat me. Actually, he doesn't have 6 Elderwood. I don't think he could. This guy could probably beat me. He's got a Tom Kench 3. Unless I, get stuck. So these people actually look kind of strong, but they're not, like, at their apex. I think I beat this guy if... Yeah, okay, my Xin Zhao is going to get stuck, which means that he's going to basically be non-stop ulting. So we can just have fun here and watch Xin Zhao's defenses go up. Who has... Is there something that's reducing my armor? Oh, it's Sunfire Cape. Okay. Okay, well, it didn't reduce the armor that time. We probably lose this one. I don't think he can pull that one out. Okay, he doesn't. So basically, this is how we're going to do this, right? If we go under 50 health, we're going to level on 5-5. 5-5 is whatever this is. That's when we're going to level there. If not, we'll just chill. Because right now, the only thing out of these 4 costs that we'd keep is the Morgana. But we're not going to put any more money into this team, like, as far as rolling goes. Because now that we've lost, we're basically, if we lose, we're going to level here. And if we win, we're going to level after this round. Because if we lose, we have to maintain at least 2 lives. Because if we lose here, here, and here, we're going to be 1 hit. And we're going to probably go for top 4. But in the event that we win this, and then lose this one, we're still going to be 2 or 3 hits. Because going under 50 is kind of shitty, but, Alright, so ideally, we just killed 2 more units here. Alright, we killed 2 units. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we win this one. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, so we have a lot of options here. I'm probably going to go for the Witch's Cap. Because when you play this comp, you can fit in a lot of spatula items. And because it's on a 5 cost, that just means that Zillion would end up getting it. Because I already have the Zillion, that makes this really easy. If it's not the Witch's Cap, I would get the Jhin. Okay, so I'll get the Jhin. Because... tier items on Zillion is also really good. The only other thing I would get here is the Ahri, but I don't like Frozen Heart personally. So, LOL, too many Jhins. Okay, so we need something that'll die relatively quickly. I could actually level here. Alright, we're leveling, we're getting 3 Mystic, and we're gonna just give this to him. So, what I would usually do is probably put it on someone else, but we're gonna, just do that. And then I'm gonna put Yasuo somewhere over there just to catch more stuff, so that my Callista can hopefully do anything, but, But right now, as you can tell, we are level 9 with 50 gold, so... And we're gonna end up losing this. Okay, so... Depending on how low this drops us, 39, yep. So, normally, I would always greed here. However, because we are in this sorry state, if we greed here, we are in a bad spot. So, we sell our Chosen, and we start picking up the end game comp. We give our nice little Yone here all of his things. And then we just start rolling for things that go in the comp. We're not going to pick up that Chosen. We're not going to pick up that Chosen. Not going to go under 30 gold, though. Alright, we're going to go a little bit under 30 gold. Need 100% to put Kayn in. I think the only mistake here is Yasuo, but I guess it's giving 2 Exile, so it's whatever. And we will give Callista that. And we're going to give Kayn the rod. But hopefully this Yone carries this fight. Worst case scenario, and we just, lose this fight with, 30 health remaining. But I think this Yone will probably end up winning us the fight anyway. Actually, no, probably not. Ooh, he dodged it. Ooh, okay, I see you, boy. Alright. Cool. So, now we just completely transition into the endgame comp. So, basically, the endgame comp for this variation, this specific variation right now, is going to be... I actually need to just make this. Is going to be Dazzler. So I need Ezreal because these items are going to go on Ezreal. It's going to always... I always run Irelia and Shen. And this is going to be Irelia too, so that's cool. The Zeke's... all three of these items are going to end up on Ezreal. So we need Ezreal. And then just basically you see what I'm putting in. I do not want that Shen. And we hit a Elderwood Ezreal. So, I'm kind of feeling it. Yeah, I think I'm feeling it. Okay. So now if we hit a Elderwood spat, we'll be in a really good spot. I'm going to do this. I see the 2 Canes, but I'm kind of whatever on it. If I was faster, I would be able to do more things. But I'm not, so I'm not. But hitting like an Elderwood spat here allows us to do things. Hitting some other stuff lets us do stuff. But like right now we're perfectly fine. I'll probably end up Nicoing the Kayn, cause it just feels right. Looking at everyone else's boards, we have another Lee in the shop. Yeah, we're just going to Nico the Kayn. We're going to make him red, and then we're going to put this in. Our only problem in this comp right now is actually the Lilia, because Lilia doesn't really have a spot in this comp, because I usually use her as a Dusk bot. But, you know, she's a level 2, so we're just going to say screw it. Anyway, we have our team for the most part, and we've maintained a lot of health. Our Kayn isn't the strongest, but I think it's making up for it for the most part with what's this fuck? Unfortunately, we don't have Set, the guy who just was in here. Okay, so alright, we hit a different Ezreal, so we're gonna switch him out. And now we hit Set. So we can actually get rid of Lilia. Maybe. I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna get rid of Lee Sin. And now we're gonna give Set these items. And we're gonna do this. So, it's just going to make our Kayn hopefully gain attack speed faster. So basically, we're trying to make Kayn carry and Yone carry. Because Yone's got his items, but there's really nothing else we can do with him. Unless we were to hit Chosen Yone. But we sold the Ezreal because we don't have another Elderwood that we can put in. If we had like an Ashe that we could run Ashe items on, because we have Ashe items, we would do that, but right now we have way stronger options anyway. Right here, I'm trying to think of something for Kayn, and I think the only thing is going to be Titan's Resolve. If I had held on to my items, it would be something else, but I think that this is going to be as good as we get, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to get to this last PvE round, so we just need to do this. Kayn's just going to get a bunch of items. But now that we have a chosen Set instead of chosen Ezreal, we're in a little bit of a better spot. So we're going to look to scout. I saw one Kayn was floating right side. This guy's generally going a similar build. But we need to take him down. So we're going to switch things over to this side. and just try and get Kayn over there. Because if you didn't know, every time Kayn ults, he'll actually apply the mana loss or mana. I don't know what you call it, but he'll do that. He'll do that. And seeing as this guy's playing mages, you know. So we win against this guy. Our ghost is actually going against this guy. So if we knock him out here, which I think if we win this we do, unless he kills Ariane. Okay, no. We knock him out. Cool. So this is looking like a first. With 29 health, I don't think there's a universe we lose here, so we're not going to use any gold. And by lose, I mean if we die. In addition, he's not really looking like he's doing a lot of switching. I'm very confused as to what he wants to put that mage spat on. I guess. And here's one thing that I need to know. If he loses here, he has a possibility of dying. If I lose, I don't think I can die. He's at 19 health, which is one hit here. But 29 health, I think it's really, really unlikely that with my team, I can actually lose that hard. But, you know. So, he didn't end up using his gold. So, if he wins here, I still have a fighting chance, and I have 20 gold. If he loses, well, it may not be good for him. I don't know if he'll die here with 5 units. He might. Nope, 1 health. Okay. So, if I had 1 more unit alive, he'd be dead. We got one of the worst items we could possibly get. So did he. Doesn't matter. And he's actually still rolling right now. So, basically, we are going to look for Ezreal, Zillion, all of that. And then, I guess if we find anything else, he's running Elderwood, Mystic. He doesn't really have a good late game comp. So, we kind of should win no matter what. I'm thinking we probably give... Okay, so we're just going to roll and grab all the gold units that we see as we're rolling. And then maybe we get a 3-star here. Alright, not looking like it. Actually, is it better? Is it actually better to try and get... Okay. So, if we lose this, I have one change that I'll make here. And that is grabbing this Azir. I'm going to just put that on him. Because I'm trying to think, if I would have been faster, I would have grabbed the Azir, because the Azir can bait out these Veigar ultimates. So, it would be able to basically assure me a win here, even though I'm in a really good spot anyway. But, yeah. So, that's how you play the all legendaries. Again, like, this is just how I play, so hopefully you guys learned something, and that'll be it. I appreciate you guys for watching, and peace.